When my husband and I were looking for job opportunities when we were both finished with our training, we didn't know whether or not we wanted to stay in the university system or go to a smaller, more community-based hospital. We didn't really have a lot of experience with community-based hospital or what it had to offer, and we're worried that the quality of care that our colleagues would provide would maybe not be the same quality of care we saw at the university. We had children at that time, very young children, and the constraints of having to care for your family and be a junior faculty and work very hard and get tenure was very difficult for us. And we found that it was more important now that we had children in our lives to have a job that was more conducive to spending time with them and to having more of a family life, or as I look at it now, to having more of a real life of what I would consider to be with juggling 2 careers, with having 2 children, and with working. And so we chose Tanner because it offered good quality of care from our colleagues. The medical staff is young and energetic. It's extremely close to the hospital to have places to live. We live 6 minutes from the hospital and can be here in a very short period of time, so a commute doesn't take up a lot of our day. We have opportunities for our children with different schools. We have opportunities for dining. We have opportunities for shopping in town that we don't have to go long distances to do those things. So we're able to pack a lot more in a short period of time by living here. There's something about having a lot of opportunities to have different places to live, and then we have the lake outside our door where we can boat and canoe and kayak, as soon as we get home. So it's really nice. You have a lot of opportunities, a lot of different things to do. Carrollton's also a really interesting town, and it has a lot of parks. For a town this size, I think a lot of money has been dedicated to green space. You have general parks scattered all over town, but then you have a good recreation department too, and you have the booklet that comes to enroll your kids, and even classes that adults can take is very large. We have an active community theater. My kids were in drama camp this summer, which was fun to be able to do that with your kids. And then we have the college, which is a big draw for a lot of reasons. I think when there's a college in a town this size, you have a lot of good benefits. You have cultural events that you would have normally never seen come to a town this size. Carrollton has a lot in terms of school offerings. I went to private school here as a little girl. My daughter is at the same school that I grew up going to. We have great public schools. We have Montessori schools, and we have a lot of schools in the area. Some physicians choose to send their children to private schools in Atlanta here. That's an option because we're less than an hour from Atlanta. The proximity to Atlanta is huge too, because you have the opportunity to go to dinner. You have the airport, which is less than an hour away. But all the amenities of a smaller town and the close community of a smaller town, but still having Atlanta right outside your door.